What's going on, guys? Back with my 1997 Jeep Wrangler TJ here. Today we're going to be addressing this. Unfortunately, after an off-roading trip, I ripped one of my control arm brackets off right here, so we're going to be upgrading and replacing these with the Barnes 4x4 heavy-duty lower control arm brackets for this Dana 30 here. We also got, in addition to these, some control arm skid plates, which will mount pretty much like this to ensure that going through the trails, nothing gets caught on these and rips these off again, much like that one did. So this will be a nice skid plate here for just sliding over rocks. So yeah, step number one is going to be removing this all busted up control arm bracket here. I got my plasma cutter over there, so I'll zip this off, clean it up with the angle grinder, and then we'll start mounting up the new brackets to get to welding. So yeah, let's do that. Now I got this entire old control arm bracket completely cut off, and I got the axle tube ground pretty smooth here down to bare metal where I need to weld on this new control arm bracket. So this will end up on here like this. Barnes provides some measurements for the exact placement of it, so you know you're putting it in the exact right spot, but it's roughly the OEM spot, considering these are supposed to just be an OEM replacement. So I'll get these on here, I'll get them tacked up. I have to also tack in the cam little slots here. These guys just line up with these holes. That's for a cam bolt. I actually have a cam bolt delete kit on this axle, so I have these right here, which just fit into this spot and kind of center it because I have the adjustable control arms. But yeah, so let me get this placed on here, make sure all the measurements are correct in the right spot, then we'll get it tacked up and get ready to burn it in. Got our control arm bracket here with the cam plate all welded up. Nothing crazy there. They give you laser etched like circles to line it up really easy, and then you just kind of plug weld those holes up. So I got this clamped up to the axle here. I obviously got all this cleaned up. I have a little piece of scrap here holding a small gap because the top of this control arm bracket is supposed to be at a 2-degree difference from the top of this spring bucket up here. So if you notice on the not broken side, where this is perfectly straight here, this has a little gap. So Barnes says 2-degree angle, so I set it to the best of my abilities at 2 degrees. I have a crappy little indicator there, but this should be good. So I'm going to tack it up into place, then we'll just make sure nothing is shifted before we completely weld it up. I am by no means a professional welder, and I don't claim to be, but I've done a bit of welding with my little Harbor Freight welder over here. Might not be the prettiest weld, but it should definitely hold. And I'll go all the way around this and on the inside too, so I don't think there should be any concerns about strength here. We've got this all welded up here, all inside, all around out here. Are they pretty? No. Will it hold? Hopefully. Because that was just a bunch more average welding, so I didn't see a need to record it, but I've got the skid plate welded up here. I'm gonna clean this all up, get all the little smoke residue shit off it, and paint this up and slap this control arm back into it with my cam delete plates, and we should be good. As I've got this all finished and painted up here, I was running out of daylight today, so I didn't do the other side yet, but this was really the problem side considering it was hanging halfway off. I'd say all in all, wasn't too difficult. Everything welded up really nicely. It fit all good. And yeah, I'd give that a thumbs up considering how cheap those are on Barnes. I think they were $35 maybe for the pair, so definitely a good deal. I'll probably get that other side welded up tomorrow. And yeah, don't look at the IROC. My Jeep is the main star of this video. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.